Let's talk about what's really going on right now. Bitcoin is pumping. Alts are waking up. Liquidity is sneaking back in. But the question is the bull market back? Is this the long-awaited decoupling from stocks? Is the bottom behind us? And most people still don't see it. Why is gold flying? Why is Bitcoin behaving more like a safe haven than a tech trade? And will the Fed's money printer quietly start spinning again? This isn't about hype. It's not about moon boys or price prediction. It's about macroeconomics, liquidity, and a shift in global confidence. Because when the system starts shaking, smart money doesn't wait for headlines. It moves. So in this video, we're unpacking it all. The money flows, the power shifts, and the signals that could be telling us the next wave has already started. But before we dive in, I want to ask you a small favor. Can you believe that 93% of people who watch this channel aren't subscribed? Let's bring that number down. So if you liked previous videos you watched or you're already getting value from this one, can you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button? It helps the channel more than you think. And the bigger this community gets, the better research, deep content, and stronger insight I can bring you. All right, let's get into it. Let me be straight with you. Something massive is happening in the market right now. Bitcoin has broken out of its descending pattern, gold hit an all-time high, stocks wobbling, the dollar weakening, but Bitcoin leading. This isn't random, this is liquidity, this is macro, and this might be the moment where the entire financial system pivots, and you need to be on the right side of that shift. Today, I'm not here to give you hype. I'm going to show you exactly why I believe the Bitcoin bottom is behind us and why we're about to see a surge unlike anything you've witnessed before. Let's break it down. Let's rewind to 2020. The world was in chaos. Lockdowns, panic, markets crashed. But do you remember what happened next? The very same day global lockdowns began, the market bottomed. Not because things were looking better, but because market priced in the worst before it happens. They front ran the headlines. They sniffed out fear and then flipped. Bitcoin went from $3,800 to $64,000 within a year. Now in 2025, we are seeing the same setup. Only this time, it's even bigger. Let's talk about the engine behind it all, liquidity, especially M2. Money supply, also called M2. Think of M2 like this. It's all the money in circulation. Cash, checking accounts, savings, easily spreadable assets. When central bank inject liquidity, they are increasing M2. When M2 surges, more money flows into the system. And what happens next? That money looks for a safe place to grow. Gold, real estate, stocks, and most aggressively, Bitcoin. Every time M2 spikes, Bitcoin follows about 56 to 60 days after. And that's not theory, that's data. 84% correlation. Go back to 2012, 2016, 2020. It's the same pattern. And right now, global M2 is ripping. Over $4 trillion was added in just the last 6 months. It's a tsunami of liquidity. So why is gold pumping too? Simple. Gold is a scarce asset. Governments are printing money. Debt is ballooning. Confidence in fiat currency is slipping, and when that's happened, smart money rushes to what's scarce and outside the system. Gold hits a new all-time high because people are hedging against inflation and fiat instability. But here's the twist. Bitcoin is even scarce than gold. It's fixed at 21 million, and unlike gold, it's portable, verifiable, divisible, and unstoppable. That's why it's being called digital gold. And now, it's starting to behave exactly like it. For years, Bitcoin moved with the stock market. Risk on, risk off. Tech stocks vibes. But that correlation is collapsing. Bitcoin is rising while the S&P is flat. It's moving up while equities drop intraday. Its correlation with gold is spiking. Mainstream media is finally calling it Bitcoin is decoupling. It's not longer seen as speculative trade, it's becoming a macro hedge, a store of value, a safe haven, and that changes everything. Now let's talk about something no one expected. Donald Trump Few days ago, he posted on X, "This is a great time to buy." He's accepting crypto donation. He's launching Trump-branded meme coin and crypto ETF, and he's even backing a strategic Bitcoin reserve, the US government holding Bitcoin like digital gold. Whether you love or hate Donald Trump, this is huge. It shows that Bitcoin has entered mainstream politics. It's state-level strategy. This isn't retail driving the pump, it's institutions. We now have Bitcoin ETFs pulling in 11 billion in 3 months. Dutch bank expanding into crypto. Wall Street giants forming multi-billion-dollar Bitcoin SPACs. On-chain data showing whales accumulating at 2020 levels. This isn't hype, it's structural positioning. When big money moves, the floor rises permanently. So what about altcoins? Historically, M2 spikes, Bitcoin rises, then Ethereum follows, then the altcoin rally begins. Right now, at the time of this recording, ETH is up around 11% in the last 7 days, but that's not a massive run yet. It's just getting started. That's your signal. The market is still loading up. We are in accumulation phase. Wallets holding 1 to 10 BTC are stacking like never before. Retail is asleep. Whales are wide awake. If you're smart, you're not chasing pumps. You're positioning before the explosion. And here's what makes this cycle different. It's not about the halving anymore. It's not retail hype. It's liquidity. It's global. It's macro. Governments are buried in debts. The dollar is wobbling and central banks are being forced to inject money to avoid collapse. Bitcoin was built for this moment. It was created after the 2008 crisis to give people a tool to escape the system. And now the system is breaking again. So ask yourself, are you going to watch it happen or be part of this shift? If this hit you deep, like, comment, share it with someone who needs to hear the truth. Subscribe, and remember, the bottom isn't coming. It's already behind us. You just need to decide if you're boarding the train or waving it goodbye. My name is Lamia. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.